Hello everybody, this is the Introverted Comedian and I'm back with a new episode from the Oxbow Map in Medieval Dynasty. So I'm currently pushing towards the last series of quests on the map, the story quests of course. There will be more side quests. And in the previous episode I managed to complete the initial one, to be fair, since you do start with it. Can't even find it, to be honest. Anyway, it's called Be Patient. I don't remember exactly when I got it. So I got it some time ago. Once I talked to Sedowin, he actually gave me this quest, Call to Action, which had 3 quests of itself in order to fulfill. And now I've been asked to carry on with Entangled in the Darkness. I've already completed part of it in the last episode, and I'm currently heading back to Unislava, who needs some wine. It is kind of my fault for skipping the dialogue and for not being able to ask again for some reason. But she wants some wine, so I had to quickly go to my village and get each type of wine. I tried looking over here to see if there's any hints of which wine I would need, but I don't see any. So anyway, like I said, I'll just go with each type of wine. There's a chance she might not necessarily need a certain one. Okay, so basically you can just go with whatever. Okay, have this one. Okay, looks like she's very happy about it.
It's easy to talk with me. I just don't like conversations about the weather, crops, animals.
Something really is wrong with her.
Work.
Apparently, after you talk to her, you end up having to inspect the area around the Castellan's house. So this can easily be done by using inspector mode. Okie, let's see. Okay, and to reach this point, it's a little bit difficult, but not that difficult. You just need to get on top of this, and now you're in range to check it. Yeah, so basically the plant that's over here is one of the plants that I went to get before. I think it's the evergreen flower. And now, once you finish checking this, you need to go inside and talk to the lady of the town who's inside. Okay, seems like she's being a little bit rude about me trying to find out what's happening. Now let's talk to the man, the legend, the Sedowin. And he advises you to talk to someone in town to distract the lady of the town while you go inside and check on it. Hello, how are you? It looks like they lost a child and they're not very happy about it. Okay, now she's asking you to take a short trip outside Piastovia, the Roundown Mill. Already been there quite a few times. Hopefully it's safe this time. Last time I went there, I got attacked. And then again, it was the most annoying person on the map. In fact, in the entire game on both maps. That kind of took me to that quest. Mr. Lubos himself. Okay, just for safety measures, I'm going to leave Horsey over here and save the game. You never know when something bad is happening around. I'll also use inspector mode. Okay.
How do you do? Goodbye.
Huh?
How are you?
This guy wants a pan flute.
Goodbye.
Okay, this is definitely not related with it. Yeah, so what I need to do is get at the top. Of course, like I said, there is someone waiting. As you can see, there's a tough axeman over there. Fortunately for me and unfortunately for him, I'm wearing elite armor, wielding an elite sword. Just making sure there's no one around here. Now, if you haven't done any other quest, or you haven't already looted this area, there are a couple of things you could loot. In my case, I've already taken care of it. Now, let's take care of the girl's best friend and probably best boyfriend. Bye bye, mate. Annoying prick. Not even enough coins to make it worth it. Okay, once again, where's that knife? Okay, quite tricky to find if you're not using the inspector mode. And now. Whoa! I have no idea how I jumped, but I jumped. Okie dokie. So I'm curious about this guy. Find one of them hand flutes for him. I've been hunting for special villagers all over. And let's see if he is one of those. I do apologize about going around, but my curiosity satisfied. So the Pikachu is here.
I love it when it's
Yo.
busy. Hello.
Show me what you have, and this guy should have a flute, to be honest. Okay, a bit expensive to be fair. On the other hand, I do have some wine with me. I can sell that. Also sell this.
Can I interest? Have a good day.
Not very happy about it, but I am hoping that this man might prove to be a specialist villager. So on the other map, as far as I remember, they are given the chance to get these specialist villagers with 6 levels for a skill from the start.
Move on.
Are given as quests from the character's spouse. Looks like this is not the case for this map. You usually find them around.
Hello there.
Let's see.
See you soon.
So basically, you just get some
Onward.
dynasty points. I'm actually very disappointed now. But then again, the hope was high. Anyway, back to the quests. Again, it's a good thing that I had my armor and weapon with me. Pretty sure it wouldn't have ended very nicely without them. Let's see, where's that little lady? Yo ho ho ho. Hello. Nah, don't pretend. Okay, apparently that guy was some stalker. In this case, she's forgiven. Not to mention, she's doing me a huge favor. So now you need to wait for her to get to the Castellan's house and draw the lady out. She already went out. Oh, that is perfect. Now I can enter without having to care. As you can see, there's plenty of things to look at. Okay, so basically there's not much to see. And if you quickly want to get, okay, this is permanently covered. If you quickly want to get to your target, you need to interact with the bedrock. Take a closer look. Take a look under it. Step back, and you found yourself a hidden trapdoor. And the investigation is over. Now you need to go down the rabbit hole. Once you get down here, you will find this Mirror God Solace and a couple of items. I advise you to take these items with you. You will definitely need them. As always, check whatever else is around. Have those torches taken. Yeah, as you can see, there's a shelf of medicine. few more things over here as well. Okay, if you go into the inspector mode, you'll see there's quite a couple of things around. Some clay as well. Now have a look around these rooms. You'll find quite a few useful things. As you can see, there's no thing stopping you from looting them. So don't worry, just loot them. Okay. Okay, so let's move forward towards the stinky supplies. Now before you get to the stinky supplies, you can have a look over here. Looks like the man has lots of supplies. Oh, iron spears. These are quite valuable, to be honest. Quite valuable. Okay, so yeah, looks like the man actually has quite a lot of things stored over here. Piling up things, not nice, not nice, my friend. Let's see, where were those stinky supplies? Okay. This one looks like, it does have something inside it. Make sure to loot it. Yeah, so quite a lot of goods. And the strange voice, apparently. Okay, let's see, nothing. Yeah. Okay, already checked the rich storage. And let's see. It looks like someone is doing some mining around here. Plenty of ore around. Some more clay and some more straws. Now, it's actually some site, some tin bars. Okay, so looks like plenty of resources that are hidden over here, which is not very nice, since the town apparently isn't doing very well. Seems like the Castellan is doing very well, though. If you can actually afford having all of these thrown around. Okay, nice. Also a smelting station underground. It's not quite the best sign. Okay, I overloaded myself, not a good thing. The Pikachu is so heavy. Yeah, I found out what's so heavy. I also know I need them. let's carry on forward. Okay, there's some rabbits over here. I do not need them. Okay. There's some strange laughter over here. Scarecrow. Season cauldron. Stinking jug. Looks like someone can easily live over here. Okie dokie, and over here we have an old man.
143. Have mercy, please.
Okay, so he needs Mirror God's solace.
Remember.
I've already taken the potion from
No, Doctor.
when I
There's no
entered.
time to. Please, don't let your finger go. I can hear that.
Apparently he doesn't want to drink it plainly, he wants it mixed with some juice. So you'll basically need to go back at the juice barrel. In case it's going to be a little bit slower due to carrying those resources. Okay, let's see. So this is one of the reasons why it's best to actually take that potion from the start. So you can ask him immediately about drinking from it. Sorry, about drinking it. He can refuse. Otherwise, if you missed it, you'll basically be forced to come back, get the potion, then go back to the old man. He will refuse you, and then you'll need to go back to the juice barrel. So save yourself some time by doing this. Okay. Clay. I'm going to drop that clay over here though. Seems like it's the heaviest thing I have. Okay. Let's see. Hello, mate.
Who's there? Is it me again? I told you not to disturb me. Me.
Okay, apparently now he wants some food. There's already some ingredients over here. Okay, and as you can see, he wants you to get some meat from the rabbit cave. So I've already passed by it. This is just when you get close to him. You'll see there's a couple of rabbits over here. You'll also find those spears and anything else. I actually don't need to kill all of them, but I'm doing it for the hunting experience. Kikoki. Yeah, looks like they were actually coming from outside. Oh yeah, how come? Okay, let's see if I can craft. Wow. I have no idea how. Because apparently I'm here on the map, but I have access to resources from my storage. So, at least I can get easy torches. Okay. The salt. You just need to interact with this. Get the ingredients inside.
Watch out. There is a stranger in the tunnels. It grows in places.
Okay, so now apparently you need to do some inspecting over here, which is where the clay will help. Seems like there was even more clay over here. Okie dokie. Iron shovel, always good to have it. Now, where is that leaky thingy? Okay. Yeah, so 15 straw, all of that was quite easily available over here. I'll leave the clay in here, I don't need it. Apparently I don't need it. Okay, not very well patched. Let's see if there's anything over here. Not much we can do. Seems like there's another room over there. First I'll talk to the old man. Still, I do not need these. I don't need sticks or straw. Yeah. Now I cannot reach the resources in my village. I do need those. Yeah, so it does hold you a while in here. Like there's a little passage over there. Okay, let's talk to the grandpa.
And I can't find you anywhere.
Okay, so it looks like now you need to analyze the site of a massacre inside the cave. This is when you come inside the part with the dam, and as you can see, there's the battlefield over there apparently. Again, don't forget to check for any potential loot. Might as well do it. It looks like there's a stone arrow, a ragdoll, wool fabric. Thank you very much for that. Okay. This looks like the massacre. Apparently there's a missing toy, and you'll find it over here. Coverlet, thank you very much for that. I have no idea who's killing these dolls. It's not my problem. Take those fabrics. Seems like someone else might be coming over here, although I think this is the old man's bedroom, I think. Otherwise, I cannot call it anything else. Okay, let's see what he says after bringing him the bear.
Still playing with your toy, eh? Don't worry, I don't mean anything bad by it. Who am I to criticize someone in my condition?
Kikoki. this is how you end down the rabbit hole. And apparently now you need to go back and cover your tracks. Okay, you cannot leave through here. So the only way to actually leave is only by going back. Now, if you don't remember, just go on inspector mode and follow the wooden and leather stalks to get closer to the exit. Okay, as you get over there, stinky supplies will be on the left. And as soon as you see this, the entrance, you're out. Or nearly out. Let's see, is there something that I don't need? Not really. I'm keeping all of them for the moment. Again, it was nice to find these, each of them 610 value. Okay, now let's go up. Yeah, so unfortunately, before you get the chance to cover the hidden trapdoor, Miro God seems to be back. And let's see. Okay, apparently that's his father, who reportedly was supposed to have died long time ago. Seems like the man went a little bit crazy. Okay, so it kind of makes sense now. I haven't actually went through the beginning, but you can always do it when you're playing. Initially, your character was part of a caravan. That caravan gets attacked by some bandits, and it seems like this bastard was in league with them to get some of those goods in order to get some additional money. Which seems he was using to take care of his father. But the main issue is he did bring the bandits to the Oxbow. And many of the ruins that you see around the map seems like they were burned by the bandits. Now you do have to make a choice, as you can see over here. Okay, I'll go with this one, not sure exactly how it ends. So let's go to Sedowin and see what he says. Wait, mate. Wake up, we're busy. I see, get yourself over here. Because I'm tired of Pikachuing. Carrying all these things with me. Much better. Now I can freely move. Shadowin, wake up. Wake up. Okay, and apparently you need to wait until further events. Not sure if it's the next day or if it's the next season, most likely the next season. Still, I can just go back to my village, snip to the next day, and then see what happens. Yeah, so this part was a bit longish with all of those things to be done. And with me not remembering that I should have brought some extra food to get the stamina consumption buff. Hey, better than nothing. Also, there are quite a few things to loot from there, and this is why I focused on doing that. Okay. I don't actually need these, nor these, nor these. Give me my knife back. My hunting knife. Okay, horsey, you stay here. I'm going to empty a few more things, then to take a nap. Nope. And let's go to sleep. Yeah, so like I said, there is a chance it might actually take until next season. Yeah, definitely. Well, best I can do is have a look around my town and see what else I can do. Let's see. That's a lot of fish. I'm going to keep it for the moment. As always, I am getting my less stamina consumption buff. I'm planning to build a little bit. Decorate my village further. Okay, so I will not need these on the elite armor set. Might as well take all of them since it's cold. Although my character doesn't feel it. I have skill key. And let's get ready to rumble. Maybe forgot I don't need the potions with me. Okay, so I have some insulating to do. I started not so long ago. I've insulated quite a bit of the houses around mine, but I ended up perfect. I've upgraded their beds too, so I ended up without any more limestone. Yeah, so this is one of the activities that you can do while waiting for time to pass. You can always adjust to less days. Not sure if, yeah, so you can go, whoa, that's far too little, 1 day. So yeah, you can adjust later on for 1 day as well if you want to. Although I don't think the workers will have time to do the planting and all of that. If you don't need the resources, you can go with 1 day as well. Okie dokie, bang, 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 bang. So last time when I was doing this, I was also adding some lights inside. At the moment, I'm just focused on getting the limestone down. Plenty of babies in my village for the moment. Cannot wait for them to turn into toddlers, because I have lots of workers missing. Another one. Yeah, like I said, I have quite a lot of workers missing. Okay, now speaking of insulation. So like I previously said, if you want to insulate the stone buildings, you will need limestone. This one you can either buy from some merchants, you can try to go for rocks. You will get a little bit of it, but the best way to get it is through an extraction shed or excavation shed. And you can basically use it on these walls. For other buildings or for other walls, for example this one, you can use limestone for the stone part, but for the top part you need daub. For the daub you will need to have a barn. Go away, mate. Thank you. You will need to buy the skim, and as you can see it requires 10 clay and 10 straws, and of course you will get 10 pieces.
The weather is about to change.
Okay,
I feel it in my left elbow.
so there are plenty of buildings to use this one, like the tavern. You can see it adds a little bit of a layer in between those logs. And right now, this one, if I want to decorate, I can only add banners or anything like that. On this one, though, I can actually go paint it. I can go paint a model. So basically, not only does it, well, do the thing it's supposed to do, insulates, it also allows you to add color to it. Okie dokie. Might as well finish the tavern. So you can insulate the buildings in your
It's freezing.
village, whether they're production buildings or even houses if you don't have them out of stone like I do. But you can also insulate other buildings. Come on. And these other buildings are the animal husbandry buildings. Or for example, this one looks quite shabby like this. Once you add the dog, it looks much better. Quite a difference. Not so shabby anymore. As you can see, even when you go inside, it's different. It's not just on the outside. Now at the top level of the resource storage, you have level 3 of the resource storage. The top sides are made out of logs, so you can also insulate those with this. Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, the only one that doesn't need insulation is the donkey shelter. I have no idea why. They deserve to be warm too. But you can easily isolate or insulate the stable. Okay, nice. I'm honestly a bit happy. The parents are different colors from their young ones. Come on, mate, you can do it. Come back to your family. Let's take those off. Been for so long. Okay, so like I said, you can actually insulate all of these buildings. One thing you do need to be careful about, what the Pikachu are these two doing around here? Move.
How are you? My tooth's been aching for 2 months, but I haven't plucked up the courage to go to the smith yet.
I have no idea why they were here. Basically, they were supposed to go work in the mine. They got trapped. And, yeah, so I was saying, when you're insulating near animals, make sure none of them are next to you. As you whack your hammer, you can kind of kill them. You don't want to do that if you still want your animals. Okay, so like I said, it does look much friendlier. Again, you can also paint these now. So it's quite a difference. Okay, I really hate that black dye. I like it, but in order to get black dye, you need to use iron ore, and I'm annoyed by it. I don't think that should be something in the game, considering the value of the iron ore. Okay, once again, be careful when doing this. If there's animals around. I'm only saying this because at some point I accidentally killed one of my piggies. And it wasn't nice at all for me because I was depending on their manure. Busy, mate, busy. Yeah, one thing that I'm not sure I mentioned previously, if you go through the pigsty or to any of the other animal
lower. I'm not sure why, but
husbandry buildings, you will notice that there's manure or eggs or feathers. These are basically extras,
I need to
so you
drink
don't need to
something.
worry. Oopsie. Come on, mate. Don't stand there. Wait. Quiet down already.
My mouth's dry.
Yeah, so once you add the insulation, it actually looks much better.
I feel it in my left elbow.
Like I said earlier, if you do paint them, it will look even better. Let's just paint this one. I think I should have enough, at least for a couple of these. Yeah, unfortunately, the paint is not so easy to get.
I haven't been drinking enough today.
Although red, to be fair, might actually be the easiest to get. Okay, so it's not a huge difference, but there is a difference compared to the other building, or if you look at the inner walls compared to the outer
Dying
walls.
of thirst.
If they wouldn't moan so much, or better said, do so much, I could check if the inner walls were decorable. Okay, so you can actually decorate the inner ones as well. That's for me. I'm going to check it on the houses. Okay, insulation over here. Let's see if there's any other building. Yeah. I haven't checked on these guys for a long time. I don't even know how many young ones or old ones I have.
Dying of thirst.
As long as there's incoming production. Oh, don't even have enough to insulate it. Not nice, not nice. Okay, looks like quite a lot of them. I might want to separate them a little bit, although it doesn't do
I'm
them any harm, so nah. Okay, so basically this is how you insulate things. Now I want to test
May the forge be with you.
this with the inner house walls. Oh, you can actually do it, but you can only color them. Nice. Nice. Okay, my lady, we're getting
I need
ourselves
some
some.
water.
Yeah, you'll get water. Just zip it for the moment. I need to get myself some blue walls. Yeah, so currently I'm buying the paint. Making it is kind of hard. Come on, for Pikachu's sake, only one more I
I need
needed.
some water.
Yeah, mate, we're going to get some water. Well, that looks decent-ish, but not necessarily the best. And key. Yeah, so basically this is it for this episode. I just need to wait until the next season and see if it's actually lasting until the next season. Although in my case, I'm quite lucky. This is the 4th year and it's the last day of the 4th year. Sorry, this is the 4th season of the 4th year. And it's the last day, the 4th day of the season, which actually allows me to get not just to the next season, but to the next year. So in case going to the next year was a requirement for the quest, it's actually saving me. So in the next episode I'm planning to build some palisades around here to somehow put some boundaries on my village and make sure that no one comes in to steal my apples or my cherries or anything else from here. Well, like I said, this is going to be in the next episode. So until then, if you noticed anything helpful or if there's anything you'd like to ask or any advice that you want to give, please feel free to leave a comment. And until next time, have a good time. Bye bye.